had the British invasion on my mind for the last couple of days for a couple of reasons, but one of them was a pack we put out a month or two ago now called the British Reinvasion, a pack of tunes of the '80s. But that just sort of got me. Never mind. I just lately I've been thinking about some of those songs, partly because I'm thinking about like arranging some for like solo guitar, because that's what I like to do. Hopefully you recognize that one, Herman's Hermits. And then there are a few others. Oh, you know what? This is going to turn into the tip. I'm going to talk about that chord progression because it's really interesting. It is September 8th. Oh man, two days till Sunday. And then Monday camp starts. So things are getting kind of hectic around here. It's pretty fun though. This is a really, so I'm going to start with the tip, talking about this chord progression. This is C to E minor to F to G. Now you hear a lot of progressions that would be C to A minor, 1, 6, 4, 5. And of course now I can't think of one. Anyway, but it's kind of a 50s doo-wop, really common doo-wop type progression. And so that's the most common. If you're going to use only 4 chords in the key, it's most common to use 1, 4, and 5, and 6. Now what Mrs. Brown does is goes 1, 3, 4, 5, C, E minor, F, G, and then they just have a very simple little melody going along with that. Get something. Eventually it modulates. It jumps around and goes into a different key. And that what happens is it goes from chord 5, G, up a minor third, up 3 half steps. And that takes us to B flat, which is acting as chord 5 of the new key. So then we hear the exact same progression now in the key that B flat is 5 of. I'll let you do the math quick on that if you want. But the way that works on the guitar is a chord in the E family is chord 5 at the same fret of chord 1, of the A family. So in this case, it moves into the key of E flat. And the same progression. This is E flat to G minor, to A flat, to B flat. Then it shoots up another minor third, except it doesn't go another 3 frets. But this time, it goes right to chord 1, which would be F sharp, to A sharp minor. Let's call it B flat now. Let's call it G flat. This is the key of G flat. To B flat minor, and then the B flat becomes major. And drops back to chord 5 of our original key, which sets us up for. Okay, anyway, that's enough. I got a few little pieces of news for this week. What is, new lesson. Do I have a pick here? Somewhere, there's got to be, yeah. Let's see. I played most of this last week, I think, because this was a lesson I was working on. And that was a tune probably most of you are not too familiar with, called Dead and Gone by Gypsy. And I hope you get a chance to check out that lesson, because it's really 2 different songs strung together with a couple of musical abstract interludes. Same type of thing, changing some keys. That's a B flat major 7 chord after the first section was all in the key of D. And so we hear some nice, major 7th chords there, B flat major 7, F major 7. And it does, again, use a really unusual sequence of chords. It gets jazzy with this A flat minor in there. So anyway, that was the new lesson for the week. What else? There were 2 more pieces of news. We're changing the prices on some of the membership levels, and that is the COA level is coming down like $5 or something a month. So if you were thinking about that, and speaking of COA, tomorrow we have a COA Pathways webinar, as it's called, which I see that 3 or 4 people of the COA clan are planning on attending. That's at noon tomorrow. So if you're a COA member, try to make it. Get a short little mini mini lesson along with whoever else is there. I think only 3 people this time, but oh no, 4. I think 4 have RSVP'd, so that's kind of cool. Let's see, what was the other big news is, and I mentioned this last week, we do have the uploader working for all silver members and up. So and I see that there somebody in the silver world, Rich, who introduced himself on the forum this week, put up a version of Stills. Oh, so begins the task. There we go. Oh, God, get the chord progression right. Okay, let's try that again. We could go right into. Wait a minute. Wait, what was the song from? Yeah. I lost it. Wait a minute. There we go. I got these other British Invasion tunes on my mind. I'm gonna play a couple of them for you. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do that, and I'm going to get out of here. I got too much on my mind today. Here's another one I was messing with. There we go. That had a problem. Boy, I needed what was it? I needed an A minor chord with this F sharp in the melody. And luckily what I tried there kind of worked, but it was a little boomy and bassy, huh? I mean, but there's nothing you can do there because I need the A in the bass. And if I play the F sharp, the lowest string I can play the F sharp, the highest string I can play the F sharp on is of course the D string. And that doesn't let me get any of the notes of the A minor chord in there. So what I ended up, in particular, I need the third. I'd like to hear an A and a C below the F sharp. So what I had to do there was get the A on the 6th string, the F sharp on the 4th string, and then I can get the C in there. But it's pretty muddy. I might have to put these together into some lessons. The other one I just listened to yesterday, I don't know if I can get this back in my head. Anyway, so that's what I've been doing. I was messing around with a few tunes from that that era and that part of the world. So I think that is it for today. I got to get back to practicing a little bit. I know everybody when they come to camp has always got tunes ready to play. I got to get some ready to play. I have not been playing too much lately, but that's my plan for today. So I will, not sure yet about next week. Camp ends on Friday morning, and we'll see if I get up to do. Yeah, I can probably do it by Saturday. So I hope to see you next week. If not, I'll be back at least in 2.